Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more WWE Supercard. Now, I want to go ahead and show you a couple of things that's gone on. Now, I did happen to be playing the RTG and pulled myself a SummerSlam Xavier Woods. Now, obviously, this isn't too exciting because of the fact that most of my team is now pushing up higher than that. But the fact that we're able to go and get that stuff really does help, because if we can pro them, we are going to get better team players just for now. But the next thing that's going on, guys, as you can see here, we are working on leveling everything up. We do have 10 heroes of a hardened or better stats when it comes to the male superstars. We are currently, right now, doing, or well, in a couple of minutes, I think it's about an hour away before the next team battleground, so 1 hour and 13 minutes. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to go ahead and possibly bring home at least 10,000 points, so that we can bring back at least an elite and maybe 2 ultimates, or even get lucky and get that WrestleMania card again. Or we're going to be able to win it and guarantee ourselves another WrestleMania card, which would be amazing, and 2 ultimates, which again would be incredible, especially if it does what it done last time and gives me a good WrestleMania card along with a good 2 divas. That would be great if it gives me an Ultimate Pro to go along with the 2 WrestleManias that I've already got, and also that Heath Slater. But one thing that I want to talk about, guys, is please don't be this guy in your team. Don't be the guy that doesn't charge his cards, and especially if you are a guy that has a good team. Now, look at this. He has a team of 106 points. So we're effectively, because he's not charged his cards, we're effectively giving away 1,500 points for free, because everyone's going to be able to beat him, which is really frustrating. And then on top of that, because he's not charged his cards, that means the likelihood of him playing and attacking the opposing team means that we're not going to get anything near as many points as he possibly could have if he even attacks. So if he does attack, then he can maybe bring home like 1,300 points, but he's giving away a guaranteed 1,500 guaranteed. So he's not going to bring home as many as he's going to give away if he even comes back and attacks. So don't be that guy on your team. Make sure you charge your cards, because of that we're going to be already at a disadvantage of 1,500 points. So hopefully the rest of us can make it up the points and still come away with the victory. But on top of that, guys, if you look at their team is, their lowest level player is actually giving away 89 points, whereas on my team, I'm going to give away 80 points because of how bad my team is. So I have a really bad team in this battleground. So I'm not expecting to be able to do too much, but hopefully I'm still going to be able to bring home at least 1,000 points for the team and keep on pushing up. I'll try my best. If they've got anyone that hasn't charged, then obviously hopefully my team will not continue to attack them, so I can take full advantage, especially if one of their high level players haven't charged their cards. They are going to be in a lot of trouble, because that is the player that I will go and focus on to make sure I can bring home the maximum amount of points for my team. So bear that in mind, guys, if you are that guy. Oh, the other thing as well that I want to show you is the King of the Ring. So we are just about to go into the next fight. We are currently 1-1, but this guy has a huge advantage on me. So as you can see here, in round 1 of the quarterfinals, he hadn't charged his cards. And then in round 2, he has charged his cards. So he has hardened pros in his team, and he's also got a couple of elite cards in his team. So his actual team is going to be much better than mine as standard, but hopefully we're actually going to be able to bring home the victory and be able to win. So as far as his divas go, he cannot change his diva tag team, because if he changes his diva tag team, he's going to lose that fight. But then if he keeps his diva hardened into the single position, then he's going to lose that fight. So either one of those two fights, he's going to lose one of them. But I've got the possibility of maybe winning the diva match if the games fall right for me, and maybe we proc and he doesn't proc because of everything else that goes on. I don't know, we might be able to win that. I have changed up my team setup so that hopefully we have the possibility of winning. I've purposely put my bad tag team to fight his good tag team, my good tag team to fight his good tag team, and then I've moved Undertaker out of the tag team into the single fights so that he will actually be fighting this guy's Rusev, I believe it was. Big E. So his pro'd hardened Big E will now be fighting my Undertaker. So I have a huge victory right there. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to sneak away with the victory. And the reason for that, guys, is because of the King of the Ring. At the moment, I am guaranteed one hardened card. But if I can beat this guy, I'm guaranteed two hardened cards, which is going to be really, really helpful for my team. And also for my King of the Ring, for my RTG. Because that means I'm only going to have one superstar in my team that is lower than a hardened tier card, which is really, really helpful when it comes to obviously being able to push up for those higher level cards, because I am aiming for the ultimate card. I can't remember who the ultimate card is. I definitely want the Becky Lynch hardened card, just because I love Becky Lynch. She's absolutely amazing, so I really want to get her hardened card. I think it's Jey Uso is the ultimate card and Jimmy Uso is the elite card, or it might be the other way round. I can't quite remember. So obviously I'm going to be trying to push and get all of them. Ideally I want to get up to, I think it's Tay is the WrestleMania 33 card. Ideally I want to get that WrestleMania 33 card, but with the way that the team is, I'm pretty sure that I would have to grind out 1 point games in order to get that card. So I don't really fancy grinding out 1 point games for like 200 points, but we'll see what happens. If I can survive in a little bit higher than 1 point games, then I might grind, say, like the point doublers on the 3 point games. But I haven't decided yet, because of the fact that, yes, the WrestleMania card will help me, but it's not going to help me, like, right now, in terms of obviously being able to level up into WrestleMania tier, because I'm still going to be in the Ultimate tier, even if I get that that WrestleMania card, because of the fact that I think even if you have all 6 of your players as a WrestleMania 33 card, I still think that you will only be in in Ultimate Plus Plus, and I think even upgrading my Heath Slater to a Pro Ultimate, I don't think that would be bringing in enough of statistics to level me up into the WrestleMania tier. So I'm not too worried if I can't make it into the WrestleMania card, because obviously I've only been back for like a week and a half as well. So every card that I get right now is absolutely amazing. Because of the Team Battlegrounds, I am a hell of a lot higher than what I am, or than what I should be. So if it wasn't for the Team Battlegrounds, I wouldn't be able to get that WrestleMania card anyway. So if I can't get it, then that's fine. I don't really mind. but I am definitely going to try and get it if I have the opportunity, but I'm definitely not going to be grinding 1 point games for it, because I'm going to try and not spend money on too many title matches. I've got some credits already in the bank as such. I think I've got like 400 worth of credits, so I'm pretty much going to try to not spend anything more than that on this event and see where we can get up to, because of obviously I'm not thinking I'm going to be able to really get the WrestleMania card. I'm sure as hell not going for the event card, because obviously I didn't get it from the from the Ring Domination. There is no point trying to grind him out because of the fact that it's just not going to benefit me that much. So I'm not going to put the time and effort into it. But we are 100% going to try and get the ultimate Jey Uso, because I'm pretty sure it's Jey Uso. I'm going to go check it just after this fight here, because of the fact that I'm not sure if it's Jimmy or Jay, but I'm pretty sure it's Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso is the elite card. But let's go check it out. Let's go double check. So once this happens, let's scroll up here. So we have Jimmy Uso is the elite card, Jey Uso is the ultimate card. But to be honest, the main one that I want is this Becky Lynch, because I really do love Becky Lynch. I think she's absolutely amazing, and to go and get her card would be incredible. So I really want to go get her. But let's have one more fight here, guys. Now, I'm only going to show you like 2 fights here, because one, at the moment, and in the lower stages of these fights, my heroes are too strong in order to obviously be fighting against these guys. Because I do have quite a few of the ultimate cards already. But at the same time, I guess the hero lineup is kind of all over the place now, because of all the login rewards and stuff that you can get now. So obviously, if you've been playing for a month, you're going to have a couple of elite cards. So at the moment, this being my first RTG that I've played since I've come back, because if you remember rightly, guys, when I started posting videos again, I had come back and there was only 1 hour and 30 odd minutes left on the last RTG, and now I've been playing since that RTG has been finished. And I've played on a daily basis since then. I managed to get to, I think it was the Survivor card within inside that hour and a half of playing. And by the end of it, I'd already started seeing people running like elite cards and ultimate cards. So the lineup seems to be a little bit all over the place once you sort of get into the Survivor class of cards. I guess because of the fact that just after that you do get the WrestleMania card, so it's a lot easier to level up nowadays, I guess, than it used to be in the past, because you get those sort of higher level cards a lot quicker. Supposedly because they are technically lower level cards now, so they can't really put out as much damage as obviously the big guys can. So it's kind of interesting to see how quickly people's teams build up. Like, look at that. Why would you actually pro the Fusion? I don't know why people do that. Like, I was going to pro my Fusioned Bo Dallas, because of the fact that he was going to be one of my best heroes, and he was going to really benefit my team. But then because of the team battlegrounds and because of the team events, I've kind of already pushed into the point that proing that Bo Dallas SummerSlam card is not going to benefit my team at all. So I don't really see why people kind of pro the like go ahead and pro anything below, I guess, kind of like the ultimate tier versions of the fusion cards, because surely it can't benefit you at all, as long as you're in a good team. So I think if you're thinking about proing any of your fusion cards, then I think you need to kind of evaluate your teams that you're in, because if you're in a good team, you shouldn't need to fuse like pro any of your fusion heroes unless they are of a ultimate tier level, because obviously it's only like one tier off of WrestleMania. It's going to help you out quite a bit. So if you are looking at proing those guys, then you really need to reevaluate the team that you're in, because you could definitely be doing a lot better than needing to pro those guys up. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. I really hope, or in fact, let's check out this King of the Ring. Let's see if we're doing well. We are at game 5. Let's wait the 5 seconds. Do you know what, guys? We're going to have a quick go of Money in the Bank. We are grinding the Money in the Bank like absolute crazy. We are doing this like a demon on Hellfire. Like, we are grinding out like crazy. As you can see, we are up to 16,323 points. And we are still grinding like crazy. And I'm still doing the same technique as I was doing before, guys. I am not using anything above a WrestleMania card. And I mean the base WrestleMania card, not the WrestleMania 33 cards. Because this is the trick to success. Other than the fact that we did just go lose that battle right there because we selected the wrong card. But hey, it's okay. We can make do with this. We can survive. Toughness and speed, again, we've gone and selected the wrong cards for this. But hey, we're going to win this one. Because even though 9 times out of 10 you might go ahead and lose one of your fights, the very, very rare occasion you will not win this thing. Like, I genuinely don't think, when I've been playing this tier, I genuinely have never not got 40 points. And that is because of the fact that these fights are just so much easier to win, because of the fact that the WrestleMania cards are not fully leveled up. So your WrestleMania cards have a big advantage. So bear that in mind, guys. If you're trying to use anything over a WrestleMania, like the normal WrestleMania cards, the blue WrestleMania cards that you can see on the screen right now, if you're trying to use anything stronger than that, so trying to use SummerSlam cards, hardened cards, Elite, Ultimates, or WrestleMania 33 cards, you're making this fight a lot harder for yourself. And as you can see here, I've still got the 20 points. That's still going to be times up into 40 points. And I've probably had that victory a lot easier than what you are if you're using anything above these tier cards. So just lower down your tier cards and you're probably going to be able to win a lot more points, guys. And as you can see, we're at 16,363 points now, looking to go and get that Alyssa Bliss. And we're going to go and get her pretty damn easily, because we only need to get another 8,000 to get the first one, and then 24,000 to get the next one. So we're looking at, like, what is that, like 32,000 points? Easy peasy in 20 days, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Now, let's go for the thing, guys. I don't know. Hopefully we're going to win it. Please let me win it. No, I lost. Damn it. You suck, dude. Come on. Why does it have to give me somebody that has got higher level cards than me? So we actually won that one. We were going to lose that one, which was guaranteed. We did win the Undertaker fight. We lost the Diva tag, unfortunately. And we lost the other tag team. So, unfortunately, it was the tag team fights that did let us down. But it's okay, guys, because for the next King of the Ring, we are going to have a better team set up. And we are fighting against people that were having hardened pros, whereas I don't have any of that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. I really wish you all good luck in your RTGs. I'm going to be claiming my one hardened card in 46 minutes and starting a new King of the Ring. I'll show you what I get in tomorrow's video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace on the streets.